welcome back Streamers Reloaded, my name is Tom and let's get right into the news. And we begin today with one that comes from the end of TwitchCon, which comes from the YouTube streamer Asian Andy and Twitch streamer Axiun. There are a few background pieces that play a part here that should definitely be known first. Axiun is good friends with Asian Andy outside of Twitch, but Asian Andy is banned off the platform, so much so that it's safe to say he's in the top 5 banned users in Twitch's eyes. For those who are new or don't remember, in the last year's TwitchCon there was a list put up for Twitch staff saying keep these 5 people out. The list showing Ice Poison, Sam Pepper, Anything for Views, Asian Andy, and at the top, Hampton Brandon. In the previous year's event, although banned, he did get into the event, but was escorted out by security.
This little PD comes. I gotta keep you moving.
Hey, what's up? I gotta go, yeah.
And if we find you back out here again, you will be arrested for trespassing. You understand? Alright, if you come back, we're gonna have to have the PD involved.
Alright, that's right.
I appreciate it.
I'll see you later.
Guys. Oh, thank you.
Guys. God damn it, dude.
Then he tried to get back in, and as the security guard said previously, come back and you will be arrested for trespassing. And well, Asian Andy did come back, and yes, he was arrested and then charged for trespassing.
Okay, you know what's going on?
Yeah.
You were warned yesterday not to come back?
Yeah.
You'd be arrested for trespassing, right?
I was gonna just pick up my backpack.
Okay, I'm not going to take you to jail. I'm just going to give you a citation that you're going to have to show for court, okay? Unless you want to go to jail.
I don't want to go to jail.
I didn't think so. Okay, come on out and sign your thing, okay? Make sure I don't forget your backpack. Oh, yeah, keep it so.
So as we all now know, Asian Andy is good friends with Axiun, but is banned off the platform, and furthermore, isn't allowed into TwitchCon. So that brings us on to this TwitchCon where Axiun was in the event, but so was Asian Andy. A clip coming from Novaruu's channel shows Novaruu going up to Asian Andy and noticing he has Axiun's badge on.
Wait, you're not Axiun?
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh, no.
What is Axiun?
Gotta go.
So the way this looks, Asian Andy used Axiun's badge to get into TwitchCon. Axiun has responded to this idea posting to his Discord, there was a mix up with my badge. I left it at a party and Asian Andy brought it to TwitchCon to return it. They pulled him aside and charged him with trespassing. I got called about it and went to sort it out and they charged me for trespassing too, then banned me. That's the shortened version, but Axiun has posted a full twitlonger explaining the situation. So, from the top. So as most of you probably know, I was banned from TwitchCon. The reason for my banning was stated as a site-wide ban evasion. I flew in on Thursday and travelled down from LA to SD with my friend Asian Andy. I've known Steven for like 4 years now and I think it would be safe to say he's probably my best friend. Now on Thursday night, we go pick up our badges. I get mine, he gets his. Fast forward to the next day, I go to TwitchCon around 2 PM with my badge. I'm sitting with it and meeting up with people. I'm standing outside the Stream Elements booth with Steven and a bunch of other people and Novaruu comes up and trolls saying hello Axiun because he sees Steven wearing my badge. I had given Steven my badge for like an hour or so to see if people would believe that he was me. And yes, some people did because they'd never seen me before, only me typing. Even in the clip, you can see that I'm holding the badge that Steven had picked up on Thursday and it's not around my neck because we'd recently swapped. After some time, I had swapped back to my normal badge and left for the night to drink and have some fun. Then the next day, Saturday goes smooth with no problems. I use it to get into TwitchCon and I cameraman for a friend. Now later that night I went out to hang out with some friends. I then met up with another friend and we took some shots and ended up going to the HyperX party. It wasn't until later I had realised I'd forgotten my badge at the previous meetup/party. Luckily it was at my friend's Airbnb that I was at and someone found my badge. Now normally when you lose something, it's given to someone that knows you well. I don't know about you, but if I found something of someone else's, I would have given it to the closest person they know. In this case, everyone at that previous party knew that that would be Asian Andy. It's no secret that we're good friends. I've been on his stream multiple times, I've cameraman for him, and I've been talking to him on Discord all the time. So Steven ended up with my badge. He's the best person to contact me and would 100% be linking up with me the next day at TwitchCon. So Sunday rolls around and I get to TwitchCon, and I'm waiting to meet up with Steven to get my badge back. Now, security at this event was complete trash, and anyone who went can attest to that. People were walking in without badges, walking in with old badges, and they were walking in with other people's badges. Not a single time when I went to the event was my badge red. All they looked for was to see if I had one. You could probably colour a piece of paper purple and white and clip 2 paper clips to each other with a string across and get inside. Honestly, it was horrible. Anyway, I get a call after I arrived from a friend who had done just that. Snuck in with Steven without a badge, and he told me Steven was being arrested. Like I said, Steven is my best friend, so I ran through the convention basically to tell them that he was just returning my badge and that he doesn't need to be arrested. I couldn't find his exact location, so I went to the partner lounge with an old pass from Friday from another friend. That's how I got into TwitchCon on Sunday. Because like I said, the security was ass. So when I got to the lounge, I went to a staff member that I won't name, and I tried to explain the situation. I explained how I was drunk the previous night and left my badge at the first party I had been to. I explained that he was just returning it to me, and that he was a friend of mine. Steven even told them the same story. I wouldn't have time to make something up, and I didn't know what he was saying, so I just told the truth. After showing proof of my identity and showing them everything and explained it all, they decided that looking into anything was too much work, and instead they were going to charge us both with trespassing from the convention for 24 hours. I agreed, it sucked, but at least it wasn't jail. Even the police officer thought it was messed up. He said, yeah, you gotta hold on to these things for dear life, I guess. So I ended up going back to my hotel, and it wasn't even 2 hours later that I found out I had been indefinitely banned. A site-wide ban evasion. So that's the full story. Axiun says Asian Andy had his badge to give it back to him at the event. But as we all full well know, Asian Andy is not allowed at TwitchCon, whether he got a pass or not. And that is one key point that Axiun is skipping out on a lot. A few of the responses to this tweet agree with the ban. The top response reading, LMAO, zero responsibility or accountability. Just deflection after deflection. Wah. Poor you. You broke the rules and put people in danger, but come on guys, you didn't mean to. Another response reading, your twitlonger doesn't really matter. You know the risks of giving your Twitch badge to another person, deal with the consequences. But there are people that agree with Axiun. One person posting, seems like a sound story. I don't know how Twitch handles indefinite bans, but I hope you get this sorted out. So I pass the question off to you. Given all of this information, does Axiun's ban seem fair? As of right now, he is still banned, so I guess we'll see on Sunday. Following on a nice one from Pokimane, at the end of TwitchCon she decided to give back to the community by renting out a pizza place and giving her fans free pizza. She explained this through a Twitter video, very cool. Then posting, first ever Poki pizza party was a big success. Thank you to everyone who came out. Then there was a band who was supposed to be performing their music on stage on all 3 TwitchCon days. They posted on Sunday saying, unfortunate news, we arrived at the TwitchCon stage to find our laptops and 3 iPads stolen. Because of this there will be no stream for the full day, but we're working on a solution to have our sets streamed to our channel somehow. By the looks of the channel, they did only stream on 2 of the TwitchCon days and haven't posted anything since. Then following on from the streamer Velvet7. As a recap, up until now she was permanently banned 1 month ago. Last episode I told you that after 30 days this ban was lifted. Twitch sent Velvet an email stating that it was an error on our part. And so on to Tuesday, just a few days after being unbanned for 30 days, she received another suspension. She posted the reason to her Discord saying that the ban was for the use of hateful slurs and that it was indefinite. But then Twitch unbanned her 1 hour later, which that alongside the ban caused so much stress that she had a breakdown on stream. I'm not going to play the clip, it lasts a full minute, but the clip is currently on 615,000 views. At this point she has been through 2 permanent bans that have both been lifted and now received another days after coming off the last. She's explained the ban reason on stream alongside why she panics so much.
So, I was streaming today and I got banned. I got banned for using hateful slur. So I didn't know what that means, and I was talking about it on YouTube, and suddenly I got unbanned from Twitch. I don't know what's going on.
I did scan through the YouTube live stream. She mainly reads the email out, then talks about the ban could be automated due to a lot of people reporting her. She sends in a ticket and gets an automatic response. Then at the end of the stream, her chat tell her that her Twitch is back up and she switches back over.
The reason why I was panicking is because I was very, very sad and I was very, very confused about my suspension. And I was very scared. And suddenly I got unbanned, so I was also scared, or I didn't know if it was true or not. And I didn't really do anything. I just tried to my best. I don't talk about hateful speech. So I was having a panic.
So she was banned, then unbanned, and had a breakdown or panic attack. A few streamers have shared their opinions on the matter. Velvet has retweeted one from Cuco reading, "My heart is broken to see Velvet getting this sort of treatment from Twitch support. Getting banned because trolls have the manpower to mass report and harass her, and only told, 'Oops, sorry, fix now,' doesn't fix the emotional toil she's going through." As well, a clip coming from Kaceytron stream where she says that Twitch should make a public apology for what they put Velvet through. And for this one, that's going to be the final clip.
I don't know. I'm just like, it's just, Twitch is disgusting to me. And I don't know, like, if anything, I think at the very least, Emmett Shear owes Velvet 7 an apology, a public apology. I think Twitch needs to publicly apologize to Velvet, and Emmett Shear needs to as well, at the very least.
Following on, we have one from Dellor, who has now been permanently banned. Dellor has previously come off a 30-day ban for hate speech. I reference you to episode 102. I will leave a link at the end of the video for that one. So first, here is the clip.
I'm uninstalling. I'm uninstalling. Yeah, there he is. Same.
Sniping. Man.
So the reason for his ban was for self-harm, because he hit his keyboard against his head. Dellor posted to Twitter, "Banned indefinitely for self-harm, for breaking a keyboard on stream. I bought these keyboards specifically because of how cheap and fragile they are. I've broken hundreds of them and have never scratched myself. Here's an image of my face a few minutes after, not a scratch." This is followed up by, "I'm really just at a loss for words. I put in an appeal, but I know it will probably be a month before I hear denied. I have broken keyboards over my head hundreds of times. Twitch staff have seen me do it, and I've never received a warning." This is followed up a while later with quite a worrying twitlonger. "The mental torture I've gone through over the last few months is too much. I love you all for what you've blessed me with, but I don't want to continue living in this world anymore." This of course is extremely worrying. He hasn't posted anything since, but luckily 2 of his Discord admins have updated us, saying Dellor is on the way to the hospital and he's in good hands now. Another admin updated us saying, "Hello Discord, small update on Dellor. He is still at the hospital but is doing fine and will be okay. He'll be back soon." Then another update from Dellor himself. He's currently in the psych ward at the hospital and doesn't know when he'll get out. More updates will come as they come in. So the only thing we can really do is hope Dellor is okay, but that is the most recent update. I think that's where I want to end today's video. I will keep you posted on that one for Sunday, but aside from that, I want to thank you all for watching as normal, and I'll see you in the next one.